Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 8 of my Journeyman Series, still currently with Chelmsford City, and as you can see we are in the FA Cup first round. From the last episode, Norman Wabbo scoring that 93rd minute equaliser against Eastleigh. We then won the replay, 3-1. Very good performance, I was very pleased. After that we lost 2-0 to Truro from there. And then we beat Brackley 3-0. And Maidenhead 2-1 thanks to a 95th minute winner from the young man Jamie Horncastle. So Oxford, it did get selected for TV rights, which means we got just short of 70k, which is absolutely massive for us. And as you can see, we play on the same night as Colchester Southend, but we got the TV. Anyway, going into the team, standard team, Wabbo and Higgins up front. Page, Church, Buchard, Green, Rogers, Mambo, Bowery, I think, Horncastle, yeah, and no, it was Horncastle, Mambo, and Akioto. Obviously, we encouraged the team. Again, as mentioned in the previous episode, we are doing post-coms just to see what it's like. Josh Wright, funny enough, plays for Oxford, currently at Southend. And he missed out on the game, so obviously I had to do a tunnel interview about that, but it wasn't really... And Wabbo's in, and yeah, and the tunnel interview wasn't really that important, to be honest. Oxford is still a very good side. Rob Hall running down the wing. This is ridiculous. And we get that clear through Akioto. But Oxford came straight back on the attack. And just wide. Apparently the attendance was a sellout. Not sure if you can see in the background, like all the Chelmsford fans, like there. Like in the stadium on the background. See all the Chelmsford fans. And that's 1-0, Rob Hall. And we go 1-0 down in the first round of the FA Cup. My minimum was for a replay. We'll see how the game pans out, but I said to myself, whilst I was recording, screen recording anyway, I was on FaceTime to Big Nutty Dan whilst he was playing one of his games. I said to him, like, if I can get a replay out of Oxford, it'd be a very good result. And so far, not so good, being 1-0 down, and could be 2, and that's a good save from Ibrahim, and it was 2. So 2-0 down after 27 minutes, and at this stage I would have definitely taken a replay. And yeah, we just changed up the team instructions because it wasn't really working exploiting the flanks. So I decided to exploit the middle and look for overlapping runs instead, and be more expressive. And I changed the team shape as well to fairly wide, just so the overlaps would be more efficient. And it was fair to say that this tactic did kind of work throughout the second half of the game anyway. So half an hour, just over, gone. We're 2-0 down. We're not completely out of the game. I'd say that it was just the quality of the opposition. Oxford obviously being in League One, that's a good 3-4 divisions higher than Chelmsford. As Oxford had another chance there, and Ibrahim makes the save. But Oxford being in League One, I think so far, like, we haven't let them walk over us. Yes, they've scored 2 goals, but it's not been. I'd say it wasn't the most comfortable game. Like, there was moments that we created, but it's just the quality in front of the goal was just the telling difference in this first half. As we came up to half time, I missed a sitter there. They get another chance. Oh, and it's just wide. Oh, it was a penalty, which Wabo gave away, and Ibrahim actually saves the penalty there. So we are still in this game. And we go into the dressing room. I wasn't too hard on the players. Obviously, I wasn't happy being 2-0 down. But again, like, all the players looked fired up from my aggressive comment there. But me personally, inside, when I was watching the game, I wasn't too angry or upset that we were 2-0 down at half time. We've got players that are more than capable of at least giving it a go. And we'll see how the second half pans out. I tended to use a lot of the little shouts, which is what you just saw on the mouse clip there. And they actually really help. I've used them in further games from this episode. I think the next episode will be the FA Trophy game, and I've used a lot of the shouts in that, and it tends to work. So you'll see that in episode 9, which will come out in a couple of days. And yeah, I really like the shout feature. It really gets behind the team, and also this as well, giving the team talk for substitutes coming on. I find quite interesting to use as well. So coming up now towards the hour mark, and still haven't had a shot on target. We've only had 3 shots, but it looks like we've kept a fair amount of possession, and we've not been completely out of this game, which was I'm happy about. Like being a team that's about 3 or 4 leagues below Oxford, you can't really complain. Obviously, quality of the opposition is something that you need to take into account when you're playing as a non-league side in the FA Cup. And in real life, if this game was played, I would expect like this to be the score. Obviously, you do get your shocks as well, but I remember Lincoln beating, was it Burnley? And when they went all the way to the quarter-final, again, there, me using a shout, like encouraging the boys, and Higgins and Church and Onyanuma, and there's a goal back. So the encouragement shouts, I think, tend to make me play better, and that was a really well taken goal. Looking back on it, Higgins, a lovely pass into Church, and just look at that, first time. That is a quality goal, and I was really pleased with Onyanuma for that, because his form and his morale wasn't the highest, and that's given him a little confidence boost and a little push inside my head onto whether or not I should start him. So again, like, it led to selection problems this game. So obviously bringing on a striker and he's scoring minutes after coming on was a good thing. And do we get a chance here? No. But Oxford through, and that's a great save from Ibrahim. Ibrahim, the man that won the league at Dartford, he's looking to do it again, because we still are currently top of the league, I think, going into this game. We might have been second with a game in hand, which I'll show on the schedule, or which you'll see on the schedule in the next episode, the FA Trophy episode, how we got on against second in the league. I do believe it was the Havant game that was meant to be played instead of this game, Havant being first or second at the time. But I didn't record that episode because I wanted to do the FA Trophy, which it will be episode 9. And there we go. Unfortunately, we did lose in the first round of the FA Cup. Again, though, I wasn't too complaining. I wasn't too angry with the performance. Putting the result aside, we lost 2-1 to a team that's 3 leagues above us. You can't complain, and there we go. Southend getting a massive 3-2 win against Colchester. So kind of simmers the mood out of the defeat. Who scored? Morgan Gibbs-White, Deshaun Redan, a player that I've never heard of, so obviously Southend brought him in. And is that Taylor Moore? Yeah, Taylor Moore, their young centre-back. Players that I recognise out of that is Smith, Dimitri Ferdinand, Coker, Kitely, Leonard, McLaughlin, Oxley, Hendry. There was a couple of others in there that I recognised. So yeah, we fell to a defeat in the first round of the FA Cup. As you can see, we've got Oxford City, Whitehawk, and then next episode will be the FA Trophy third qualifying round. FA Trophy will be a competition that I will be taking seriously now I'm out of the FA Cup. So we've got that in the league to focus on. And this is where we're going to end the episode. So in the next episode, it will be a surprise opponent who we get in the FA Trophy. And yeah, the next episode will be the FA Trophy third qualifying round. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you for the FA Trophy.